14900K and RTX 4080 gaming PC build. Let's go over the parts that I ended up choosing for this fella, why I chose them, whether or not you should build this computer, benchmarks, performance, and all of that super epic, lovely, wonderful stuff. So, RAM for the first part. We got DDR5, 6600 megahertz. So I got 64 gigabytes. I mean, why would you not get 64 gigabytes with a 14900K and a 4080 gaming PC? Just saying. So, 2 terabyte NVMe. This is actually the first time that I've used this NVMe. It does come with the heatsink off of it, and it also comes with a new thermal pad if any of you may have bought in like an older motherboard. So that's pretty cool. It's right here. Wonderful. Speeds are great. I'm not noticing any like buggy stuff. And yes, my monitor and my computer that I'm like making this with is like right in front of me. So the computer over there is the one that we just built. Easy DIY fab cables. I've mentioned this quite a few times. This is my new brand over Asia Horse because of, one, the fact that it actually comes with a 40 series. There's not many companies that are doing that for, I don't know, to be honest. But overall, great power supply extensions. And I haven't noticed any power drops or anything like that. So, obviously, 14900K. That's what we got for the CPU in this thing. Forgot to say to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment.
I hate saying it just as much as you probably hate me saying it, but if I do not say it, like 1% of you will actually do it.
Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Hands down, best company for Z790 motherboards. I don't care what anybody says. If you have an opinion on this, just saying. So you remember this RAM that we got right here, right? That's 6600 megahertz. I want you to keep in mind there's 4 sticks of DDR5 over there, okay? It's running at 7000 megahertz. Editing videos, recording, editing photos, 50 tabs in Google Chrome open. Not a crash, not one crash yet. I've only had the computer for a few days, but I'm just saying, no crashes yet. So that's 400 megahertz over the GeForce 6600. And how I was able to do this without enabling an XMP profile is MSI makes this very easy to do this, okay? You go into the BIOS, you go to advanced settings, and then there's an MSI try it, quote unquote, where all of your like memory overclocking stuff is. And you can like literally select any speed that you want. So basically what I do with with all the sets of RAM is I scroll down the list until it stops functioning. And once it stops functioning, I go 2 back below that. And that's where I'm at, 7000. So it was stable at 72 and then it crashed. So I went, so it was stable at 72. So I went to 74, and when I hit 74, it crashed. And then, so I went back down to 7000. Just saying, bro, that's nuts. So this thing right here, fully modular. However, if you get this power supply, I love Be Quiet. They're an awesome company. I've been using their products for a very long time. Fans specifically. But if you get that fella, you're probably going to want to get a big case because it is a little bit bigger. It's not square. It's like rectangular. So it's like this. And then like if I use this like this mini PC that I got right here, this is like a normal power supply. This is the Be Quiet. This is the Be Quiet one right here. Okay, there's no address there. I wanted to make sure. And then finally, again, I don't care what anybody says, the premiumness of this thing is outrageous, insane. And I'm actually going to unbox this with you like right now, just so you can see how outrageous this thing is. Okay. So not only is everything saran wrapped, yes, I know, probably a little annoying to you guys, but it comes with this book, this like book of like not settings, but it also has a bunch of these like stickers and like share this with me and like do this and that and do this and that. And it's like, oh my goodness, it's super like cool. And it feels premium. It feels very premium, especially installing this AIO. And look, my friend, I've built hundreds of computers. Yes, I've used the NZXT AIO. I've used all the Lian AIOs. I've used all of the Asus AIOs. I've used everything at this point. This was new to me because I'd never heard of the company. So there's another really cool thing. You know, like how you got like a bunch of screws laying around as you're building a computer and stuff, and you can't find anything? Whoa, I actually almost just did that. So, what? Well, it fell out. This is from the build, I'm just saying. So, that. And what these screws are extra for is for people that want 3 fans on the bottom of the AIO, and whoop, then they put 3 more fans on the top of the AIO for super crispy cool. And the thermal paste is applied. This is the best AIO. I don't care what anybody says. This is the best AIO. I know my camera's kind of like it's overcompensating for the brightness. Is bright. But yeah, dude. Highly recommend all of this stuff. Oh, so that has 4 terabytes of storage in it, actually. I did have another 2 terabyte NVMe laying around. I don't know what it is. It does. I mean, as you can see, I got my camera plugged in. I got a USB drive, 2 terabyte NVMe, and another 2 terabyte NVMe.